So how do we start?
Boom Broadcast reached out its antennas and touched base with the alternative sailing community in New Zealand. A fresh community of nomad sailors and circus artists from all around the world.
Let me tell you the story of what they could do.
Alternative sailing community. It's magic. It's about passion. It's about dreams.
At the end of 2015, bound to Papua New Guinea. The idea was born 1 year earlier when they met at Cosmic Convergence in Panama.
This adventure all started with a dream. Actually, many dreams, within millions of others. Dreams of a handful of travelers.
When I was in Luminate Festival in Takaka Hill, New Zealand, South Island, someone told me like, you know, these guys, they're sailing, but they're also living an alternative community lifestyle, and they're doing a workshop, and they're gonna tell everything. And then that's how I got to know the community. And I was lucky enough to put a boat in my line of life and started working in the four winds to make it fucking ocean proof. And yeah.
And these dreams got carried around the world, up and down and up and down the waves of the ocean.
We are in a small boat and we are many, and we have to make effort to live together. We have to be patient. We have to care about each other for real.
The alternative sailing community came up with 4 basic goals: teach the art of sailing, interconnect communities with alternative visions, creating networks of community boats worldwide, share art, and last but not least, recycle, especially boats.
We don't want anybody to build anything new in a factory because those things are already existing. There's enough plastic bowls for everybody to have one. Why do we need to make more? The same is true of fiberglass boats. There are many, many fiberglass boats on Earth that aren't being used right now. If you know of anyone that is having a boat that is either a burden on them or they don't have any interest in it anymore, you can contact us. A bunch of beautiful hippies will show up at your door, knock on it, jump on your boat, fix it up, and use it to sail the oceans. You can follow the story, you can become a part of it, you can go sailing with us.
Sir, guest!
The alternative sailing community has no particular faces, no particular layers or shapes. It's a lifestyle, it's a vision. Many terms could define what it is. It's a bunch of worldwide travelers, it's a sustainable way of motion, it's a sailing tribe, it's an art revolution. But its magic is only explained through feelings and moments. It's a red sunset on the infinite blue. It's driving the boat in the middle of the night with the stars in the skies and the stars in the ocean. It's to meet the other boats in the bay for having a naked jam in the cockpit with a cigarette and a coffee. It's to plant sweet potatoes with the local women. It's the laugh of the children watching our show. It's to fully live a dream, to express and inspire, to be here and now.
Boom believes in raising awareness for social change. This inner commitment seems to be blooming all around Mother Earth. May there be more of these collective awakenings flourishing worldwide.
Just consciousness of
awareness
of what is surrounding you, and that you can create your on reality if you just make efforts.
Hi.
Welcome to Orfin.
I don't know who I'm talking to right now. It's confusing. You or camera?
To give us 20
Oh yeah, this dude. Listen, man. You're all right. With me, this boat is broke and we need $20 real hard.
How did you guys decide you wanted to buy a boat together?
We were all rich and young and enjoying life. And we said, let's do the most difficult stuff ever.
We, us four, decided to get together and make another boat happen for the community. Another sailing boat, another home for the family.
We want to teach as much people how to sail, especially backpackers like vagabonds, jugglers, musicians, buskers. Tony found this boat on the internet, Orfin. It was down in Panama on the Caribbean side. We knew it was a lot of fixing and everybody was like, yeah, let's learn how to fix a boat. We decided to buy the boat together, four of us, $7,000, and we put $7,000 more for fixing.
So the Orfin is part of the next chapter in the alternative sailing community to bring communal sailing to the world. Money has sort of pushed people out of sailing, I think. What I've been noticing is this.
Wow, expensive, isn't it?
It's expensive, so we're learning how to fix all that stuff together. That's what I like. I don't believe you have to make everything perfect to go to sea. You have to do your best. Even if your best at the time now isn't going to be your best in 5 years. In 5 years maybe you'll know how to do better. But if you do your best, I think the ocean will feel that and make a recognition of that. So you build it as strong as you can and then you go sailing. Even if you know you can build stronger, next time I'm going to build it stronger. But this time we're going to build it as strong as we can and we're going to go because we want to go sailing. That's what we're doing here. We're putting a boat together to go sailing. And then once the boat is together, it's a different thing. But right now we're just learning how to put a boat together. And it's the hardest thing you can do, I think. Me, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, is take an abandoned boat, make it into an offshore bird. So directly we're turning people into captains in a year. But it's a year intensive. It's like a language. You can learn how to sail it. You can learn a language by studying every weekend for 10 years and you'll learn language for sure. Or you can just go to a country straight away and stop speaking anything but that language and you'll learn really fast. A couple months, you're in. In a year for sure you're fluent. It's the same thing. Sailing is the same. It's intense all day long. You do the hardest thing you can do is just take this boat, which is an abandoned mess, and shape it into a bird, which is a beautiful offshore machine. So we're there now, in the middle of it, fixing a boat in this mountain of hard work. 15-hour days we're working. I've pretty much every day, 6 or 7 days a week, covered in fiberglass and dirt and mud and plumbing and paint, epoxy and grossness and hard glue and cut hands and Panama jungle infection and all kind of thing. Probably lice from a hippie that came and slept with Fabi. But we love you, Melissa. So that's what we're doing here, and that's the story that's being told by this camera, and that's why I'm willing to sit here with the camera when I should be working, or at least in relaxing. Because I think that it's worth it to share the story. I think it's worth it to follow the story, and I think it's worth it, if not anything else, just to inspire the fact that you can do whatever you want in life. You just gotta do it. And then we take the videos to make you believe that you can do it too, or just to make you feel it for a moment, or feel that sparkle or tingle, or maybe you change your life, or maybe you get one idea, or maybe you just like the videos, it takes you away from your life. Maybe you just like Yuki and you think he's cute. Yeah, that's true. I would watch the videos for Yuki.
So would I.
This is the best.
He's number one.
He's number one, Yuki-san. So first thing I see is Orfin. My god. Everything broken. There wasn't one thing I looked at and was like, oh, I'm glad that works, except the stove. It was shiny and new, and the first time I turned it on, it lit. I was like,
So
oh
happy.
my gosh.
We didn't even
stove.
check the gas if there is leaks or something. We just tried straight.
Still,
Yes,
still
we
haven't
can
checked
cook.
it. It ain't broke.
We still didn't check it. It's rusty and
It's probably rusty.
tubes are bended.
Maybe broke,
But
but
it still works.
I don't care as long as the fire comes out. If we blow up, it's a really good way to go, quick and fast. First thing, I step on the boat and grab the lifeline off the ladder. Yeah, the lifeline. It's for when you're at sea and you want to hold on to something that's strong because you don't want to fall off. So I grab it and it breaks and I fall right on my rib, right on the heart. I don't know what that means. There's some shanty on the other end of that camera. It's like, that means this. I don't know. I'm gonna make a pyramid for you. Hallelujah. That's not nice. Cut that
My favorite part is when someone says something like that and just says cut it. That's definitely in the video. That's going in for sure.
The editing team doesn't really match up with the other teams. They kind of do whatever they want, and at the end we go, come on, and you go, no, it's too late. And nobody else knows how to edit, so we're just screwed up. Man. Well, I think the universe gave us what we asked for, which is to learn how to fix boats. And it would have been easier to get another boat that was more ready. And it would have been easier to get a boat that wasn't in an expensive marina, but then we wouldn't have pushed as hard to get in the water. And for some reason boats always take this long. They always take two months full power. And if you talk to other sailors, if you talk to the rest of the sailing world and say, hey, we had this boat that didn't move for 6 years and we got it ready in 2 months and a half, they'll go, what? 2 months and a half? That's not even possible. It took me 3 years or a year or 6 years or 12 years. So if you push hard with a good group, you can get this stuff done in a couple months. If you got a little bit of money tucked away, you can make it happen, but you really got to push hard, and we did. And so we're seeing finally the other side of the hill.
There was stuff everywhere. Like,
Yeah, it's like basura.
Basura, voilà, basura. You get, oh, we can clean. So we took everything out. We didn't really think about videos, sorry guys, but we have pictures.
Okay, so this is what I've learned about fixing sailboats. When you start, first 5 days, what do? You get there and the boat's, you don't even know where to start. First thing you do, get everything out of the boat. Take every single tiny little piece out of the boat, and if it's broken, take it out of the boat. Don't even hesitate. Don't go, well, it's kind of broken, it's half broken, maybe we can think about fixing it later, maybe we can, no, just get everything out of the boat. Second thing, don't think about living on the boat. If you can, don't even cook on the boat. Don't do anything on the boat but fix the boat, because every time you live on a boat and work on a boat, at the end of the day, you're going to need to clean up the whole mess so that you can live there for the rest of the night. And then in the morning, you got to put away your bed and blah, 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 and then you have to get out all the tools. And then the best way is just to make the boat a workshop. Don't try and live on it. Don't try and have dinners on it. Don't bring guests over. Don't have parties. Don't do this. If you really,
we did all of that.
The key. We cook. That's it. And when this is a workshop with a kitchen, we had a few parties. It's not totally bummer situation. But what I mean is, don't sleep on the boat. So what did we do? We got on the boat. We saw that it's stinky, it's a mess, and it's broken. Okay, so we take everything off of the boat, and we made our nice mountain on the side of the boat of stuff. We have a gigantic mountain of broken stuff.
The people from Marina
don't like
yelling us.
Yeah.
Not yelling, but
old rich white people are always gonna yell at you for being cool. If you're getting yelled at by old rich white people, you're doing right. That's my the idea is that we shake up the community of sailors. This like ultra rich, they would never have a mountain of crab by their boat. They would take everything and throw it away and then go buy new ones. So we get to Cologne And we have everything we own in our backpacks and a huge backpack of tools. And everybody's looking at us like, what are you doing here? This is Cologne, you're gonna get stolen. And the police come and then they're like, what are you doing here? This is Cologne, you're gonna get stolen. I'm like, it's the middle of the day in the bus station, police. And then we had how many, like?
Four
police waiting with us so that we didn't get stolen.
and two on a bicycle.
Nice.
And they were nervous. They're like, oh man, shit's going down. And they were getting ready. They had their trigger fingers ready. They're like on the gun.
Ready to shot the people
We're
who
gonna
wanted
make
to
sure.
steal stuff.
And we're just standing there like, wow, maybe we should move. But then we couldn't move because we had too many backpacks to move. We just had a mountain of stuff. But then the bus came and everything was fine, of course. And every policeman was relieved.
In the middle of the night, jungle, pure jungle.
Pure.
Here is super protected, so it's pure jungle. There is lion, there's crocodiles, a lot of animals there.
Panthers.
And we were stuck for an hour thinking,
Birds.
are we gonna have to sleep in this jungle, like full of mosquitoes? And then
And
we got the
monkeys.
ride. And we got here, and I came here 3 years ago, and I knew there was an old church and some abandoned building, because all of this was American base. And the first spot we found, we just crashed there and play music and just hang out with tea, with a little cooker. All excited to meet with Orfin in the morning.
Tomorrow it's coming, the whole thing.
Orfin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the morning came. The boat was out already. We climbed the stairs. And I wanted to run away.
It was garbage.
Everything broken.
Yes.
All broken boat.
Paint to the
Organize,
engine.
find all the tools we found on the boat, put them on the bench. We had two stuff running. A tool bench and a kitchen, which
Oh, I clean the kitchen.
everything we needed.
Breaking here.
Breaking stuff,
All
everything was
morning.
rotten. It was so nice to just dish it out. We took out 100 kilo of shit at least to the garbage, like rotten wood and thousands of stuff.
Wow.
Find more boats. Find
Fix
more
more
people.
broke boats.
Help fix boats this time, not
Hey look,
fix it.
you need a tool, I got it. Hey look, you got a wrench. Okay. Easy one.
Try to connect alternative boats together. Go from an island to the other. Play music for kids in schools. I love it. This is really special. Hospital is a really good place to make music and juggling. Put this back now. I know it's getting hot, huh? Then inspire people through those videos. A lot of people are sending us messages on Alternative World Sailing Community. How can I join? How can I be part of the project? Easy, make it happen yourself. Don't try to follow anyone. For the money part, we're all volunteering. It's like our money, there is no one paying us, we don't have sponsor, we don't want to have advertisement on the boat or to have to... Make it happen. The most difficult is the first step and the 2 months who follow.